Hi friends, now we are going to discuss about an area menu for any person who is starting their ABAP journey. Okay, this is something that you should be using. Anyone who has been doing ABAP for a long time probably don't need because they know it by heart. But any person who is starting, who is a fresher, they can use this. So one transaction code in SAP, everything is transaction code, but it's sometimes very difficult to know all the transaction codes. So sometimes it makes sense to keep the transaction to use this type of concept. So in SAP, there's a concept called area menu. So what you will be using is, suppose you want to do anything related with ABAP. So you just remember this S001 and you just press enter. And here you will see in the bottom portion, you can find all the area menu. Okay. So here you can see you want to do development, SE11 ABAP dictionary, then you have data modeler. Then if you want to do user interface, which is the model pool, you have this. Then of course you have SE38. So you can see you don't need to remember. Now lots of people who have been working for a long time, like me, we remember it by heart. But some of these things you don't remember, like SE36 logical database and these things you don't remember, okay, because you don't use it. Not that we don't use it so frequently. Then there is other stuffs that is also helpful. Okay. Then there is business workflow. Like business workflow have all together lots of transaction codes, so it's not possible always to remember all these things. So you can use this area menu and you can get all those things you can think of. Then you have SA80, AC09, so you can go through all these transaction codes, and 70 to 80% of the transaction code you are going to use it. Okay, so these are very very important stuff. Then you have the test piece where you can get all the test the scenarios, right? You have extended check, ST22 dump analysis, SE30, ST05 SQL trace. All these things are very very important. Okay, and then you have the utilities piece. So the utilities piece tells you how to find a BAP help. Then you have the translation, then you have maintenance. Okay, all these things are very essential. And then you have SAP query, which is the ABAP query. You have business add-ins, which is BADI, and enhancements. Okay, SMount, CMOD, you name it. Okay, so these are very very important. Now some of these transaction code, this is an S4 HANA transaction system. Some of them does not uh, exist. Okay, so SAP couldn't use it, couldn't update it, but that can happen. And some of them you might not. I Some of these we have I haven't used it. I have used this, but some of these I have never used it. Okay, so it will always be good for even a person who has been using SAP for the last 10 to 15 years to go through this, because you might see something that is very important, and you know you can use it to your benefit. Okay, so that's very important. So that's it. Stay tuned to my SAP channel, and again the area menu was S001. Okay, that's it. Stay safe, and thank you.